Welcome kiddos. Today I'm going to be talking you through how I make my signature oats. It's really nothing special. I say signature, it's signature for me. A lot of people have overnight oats. I couldn't really ever, oh, hello shoulder. I could never really get behind that, so I'm just going to be showing you what I like to do. Let's get it. So the reason that I'm actually filming this now is because I'm running out. I'm going to be going onto a cut. I'm really bad at like tracking and all that, but I'm going to be going to do a cut. When these are out, we're out, and it's smoothies for breakfast. It's short-term pain for long-term gain, darling. So yeah, you're gonna need a bowl. They take a little thing out of it. I just have a scale. If it seems like I'm rushing, oh, I got this from Amazon. Oh, I'm so fast with my shoulders. Hello. That's what happens when you get protein. Also, I realized I've discovered that working my shoulders is actually my favorite body part to work. It's so satisfying. I mean, what is progressive overload when it comes to that, you know? But at the same time, or you know, what is, do you know what I mean? You know, if you know, you know. Right, I got these off of Amazon. So you're gonna take the bowl first, then set it to 0. I like about 30 grams of these bad boys. Sorry about the weird angle, I'm not a professional YouTuber. So, it's as good as it's gonna get. I'm almost there. Alright, that's good. Oh, we got a little hope left. One more day of joy. Right, the next one I like to do, I don't really weigh out my almond milk, to be honest. But I have almond milk. You can actually get it fairly cheap at Waitrose. This one's from Sainsbury's, but they do have a cheap one. And what I do, let me show you, hold on, is I cover the oats like about this much. So like, kind of to the top. You will need a microwave, preferably one that's clean and that doesn't have your exploded soup all in it. I'm really sorry. That is no one else is doing in this household but my own. I just explode soup in there every day. I mean, I don't get it. I follow the instructions, but anyway. Right, so you're gonna cook that for a minute. This is an 800 watt e-microwave. Fascinating stuff. In the meantime, pop the milk away, pop the scale away. Not needed anymore. You're able to see my sneaky little choc shop. This is fake chocolate. Carrot, I think, with cocoa. I like it. It's a really good alternative, especially like even ice cream. Little peanut butter without palm oil, people. Pip and nut is gorgeous, otherwise Meridian, my face. But what I do now is I take 2 little bowls like this. I grab my supplements. Normally this would be done in that time, but I've been yapping. I have my magnesium. A lot of people pop the pill. I am a chicken, so I tried having it like dry and then washing it down with water, but it was so bitter. So I was like, no, let me just mix it into something, you know, and then I recycle this. I'm not sure if you actually can, but that's what I do. Okay, so this would typically be done. Let me just finish up what I do. So I actually microwave now for another 30 seconds, but you need to keep an eye on it, especially if you're like me, you manage to explode everything in the microwave. So another 30 seconds. What I do is I give it a whirl, because to make sure it's all oats are evenly cooked. 30 minutes, sorry, 30 seconds, not minutes. Did I say minutes? Not minutes, seconds. Around the 15-second mark, you want to make sure your eyes are on that thing, otherwise it's a disaster. Because it will rise. If you have a bigger bowl, not so much a problem. Around, say, what, 10 seconds on there? Yeah. What I do, let it cool, let it have a moment. It's quite an interactive process. Yeah, a bit of a hassle, if you will, a hassle that I undertake every day, but it's worth it. This shit, there we go. Give it the last 7 seconds, just for the vibes. Cool. Now what I do, let her cool ever so slightly for like a minute, right? I'll just finish up weighing out myself. I've got a scoop of creatine. Keeps me full. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about that. It always looks like I've been... Anyway. Scoop of creatine, lads. Off we pop. Or indigo. That's what I was saying. But this keeps me full for like 4 hours. So if any of you struggle with cravings or like especially binge cravings, it helps with that too. Something about it is so oddly satiating. You know, at times I might just want like an additional piece of chocolate, like after having it, just one piece, not all the time. But I'm good then. I'm like set for like a half of my day. I'm very well behaved. Keep me in check. And last but not least, a scoop of protein. I like to use natural vanilla by My Protein. I don't have a code, sorry guys, I'm not a real influencer yet. But My Protein, I guess I should probably show it right for future reference. There we go, we're legit. Okay, so that's that. She's ready. Now that's been cooling. What do? I add water. I don't want to waste my leche. I don't want to waste my milk. Add a little water. Let me show you where we're at. This is where we're at. Add a sploosh. Cold water. Maybe I put too much, never mind. Give her a little stirry worry. And a last bung in the microwave. Bung, bang. 30 to 50 seconds, typically 30. I added a bit of water, like extra, so I might do a little extra time. Oh hello, oh hello. If it seems like I'm in a rush, I am. I have somewhere to be. I've got a deadline that calls for my attention. Minimum 8 hours. I've slept for 5. Talking whilst doing this is not advised, because it can lead to disaster. If your oats explode, honestly, try not to burn your hands, just pour it into another thing, another bowl, and keep going, keep the process going. You see this texture? Let me show you the consistency. Too runny for my liking.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in your video.
No, it's fine. I can cut out. I'm just showing my oats. That's it.
No, but I was in it.
That's fine. I can crop it. I can crop it.
Can you?
Yeah, I can crop it. No one will
Okay,
see.
My guy's too cold for
Yeah,
shorts.
that's fine. I'll wear jeans. I just have to film because I'm running out of oats. I have to film my tutorial. So this is the ideal texture you want, guys. Now we leave it to rest. I'm talking like 2 to 5 minutes. You don't want it completely cold, but you don't want it boiling hot either. Otherwise, this ends up scrambling and it's not what you want. Trust me. In the meantime, I highly recommend having your parents around to give you words of affirmation and encouragement and to boost your self-esteem. Grab some frozen stuff, okay? Frozen fruit. To be honest, anything you want. About 50 to 100 grams. I love blueberries. They work the best in oats. I found that frozen, like mixed fruit, it works nicely, but that's the best for yogurt. If you're gonna have a protein yogurt, save your mixed fruit, forest fruit for your yogurt, blueberries and cherries for oats. Strawberries, that's a scam. Don't get the strawberries. They're like, there's more ice than strawberries. Don't do it. It's a bit much. This is also personal preference. You'll see this is cooling now. You can chuck some cinnamon in there, some vanilla if you want. I've never tried the vanilla. Natural vanilla for My Protein. I've tried the other vanilla. It doesn't hit the same. Cinnamon. Bang a little blood sugar stabilizing in there. This is definitely expired. Give her a little whirl. Definitely put way too much in there. Trust me guys, if you put the protein in straight away, don't blame me if it tastes like shit. Thoroughly brown, how we like her. In the meantime, you can pop your frozen bits and bobs away. But there you go, we're prepared, we're ready to go. The mixing station is set up. If you're in the middle of getting ready, you can go bang on some mascara, you know, tie your hair up, whatever you gotta do, come back to it. Letting her get cozy before we make her a stunner. Yeah, oh look, that's so satisfying. You can see all the numbers on the side from the protein scoop. I've never seen that. This is what happens when you slow down in life, guys. You get to appreciate the finer things. Anyone else film at home, like whether it's TikTok, YouTube, content, whatever, and your parents just take the piss? My dad's like, I'm opening the freezer, my dad's like, is that part of the video too? No. Oh man. Yes, I got a mad deadline. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna assume that's good enough. Let's just go with that. If it's like, if you're in a bit of a rush, I guess you could splash some water or milk in there, but that could fuck with the texture. I like mine to be creamy, and you'll notice as it cools down, the excess water evaporates, so that works out nicely. So what I like to do, this can, caution, make a bit of a mess. So maybe you can go 50, like do 50% and then mix the rest and literally just mix it in. Mixy, mixy, mixy. If you've left it too long and it's too dry, then just add a sploosh of water or milk and you will be good to go. And honestly, I love this because it's, what's those carbs that are like, they take longer to burn or slow releasing energy. I love that. It doesn't mess with my gut as well. I find sometimes if I just have like yogurt or milk first thing in the morning, that can make me feel a bit uncomfortable, but this weirdly is completely fine for me. Touch wood, love that. Finally, it took me like what, 10 bloody years to find something, but anyway, because eggs are kind of hit or miss. Anyway, whatever, that's your mind. So I love this. It keeps me full for a long time. It doesn't spike my blood sugar. Yeah. And I've actually, you know, I'm going to talk about this more in another video, guys, but I found that my energy levels were really nice and consistent. I mean, besides being like sleep deprived and then tired from that. So you can chuck your fruit in. You can mix it if you want. I semi-mix it, you know. And then some people like to weigh this. I'm irresponsible, so I don't. I like a round spoon. We've got long spoons. Let me show you. It doesn't hit the same. Something about this. For a part, right? A little bit of this. I should probably be taking this much. I will not be doing any such thing though. At least that. It's a bit cheeky. Do you see why I need to cut some stuff out? And then you take the fork. I mix it with a fork. Do you know what? I do stuff with a fork when really I should be using a spoon, but at the same time it doesn't matter. Like, who makes the rules? Me. And then I keep the spoon. Taste test. What was I saying? I can't remember. I'm gonna take a little drizzle of chop shop. You can do honey if you want, agave syrup. Bang. Banging. Boom. There you guys go. That's my signature oat recipe. Boom, boom. Sorry, I did the taste test without you. My bad. Yeah, but I mean, it shows it is edible. So what I was saying, I didn't notice how much eating healthier was affecting my energy levels until I woke up one day and decided to binge on a packet of Maltesers. And I felt sick for 2 hours straight, and it was the worst feeling. Like, you know when you feel so sick, you don't have any physical energy, like you need to just stop and like you're focusing on your breathing and trying to drink cold water just to make yourself not feel so nauseated. I didn't notice, and it wasn't until, like I said, like I ate sugar first thing in the morning, or I started eating more sugar, where I suddenly noticed like all these weird energy dips, and like I just couldn't, like I'd get brain fog, I'd get like tired a lot faster. Literally, the way that this, alongside other things, just eating healthier and just saving sweet treats perhaps for the end of the day after dinner, the way it has changed my energy levels, guys, I can't even tell you. I used to be the type of person like, I could still do this, I could still do it, we don't have to lie, but I could demolish a tub of ice cream and then like 3 donuts and fries and like I could just keep going. What can I say? I'm very talented like that. But your energy is just like crappy, and then when your energy is crappy, you seek out more energy, right? If you know what I mean, like you're just kind of like, oh, I'm tired, and then I need another sugary thing to pick me up, you know. It just creates a cycle. When you start bringing in more like healthy, nutritious foods, bruh, you might be tired from like not sleeping, but it's a bit more even. And just having energy, man, that's something you shouldn't take for granted.